Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charleston, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and where we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty interesting show for you guys that we want to cover here today. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. As y'all know, Kyrie Irving has been probably the number one discussed topic in the NBA this entire season since it commenced this year. We all know what happened. Something that really just kind of seemed to just take the entire world by storm. Everyone was talking about it, obviously, about the link that Kyrie Irving shared, which subsequently created this firestorm and blah, 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 blah. We all know the details behind that. But since that situation has kind of simmered down, you know, Kyrie Irving has been playing and the Brooklyn Nets have been playing pretty well. But one of the things that happened in the aftermath of him posting that link is that he lost his contract, or his contract was abruptly terminated with Nike. They decided to end their partnership with him, I believe, 11 months before it was due to be ended, which is supposed to be in October of 2023. And they said that they no longer, Kyrie Irving is no longer a sponsored Nike athlete. Even the co-founder, Phil Knight, basically said that the company could not abide by the comments that he made, and therefore he has no issue with Kyrie Irving being dropped from the Nike, whatever you want, you know, in terms of being one of the NBA players that are sponsored by the company. After that, we heard various reports out there that Kyrie Irving may sign with some independent shoe manufacturers, but now we're hearing some news that two major players in the sneaker market are actually looking to sign Kyrie Irving to a new deal. So I want to read two articles here quickly. The first one, we're getting it from fadeawayworld.net, and it starts off with the headline: Puma and Adidas have reportedly contacted Kyrie Irving about potential sneaker deal. Kyrie Irving has become probably the most desired sneaker free agent of all time, given how great his numbers were with Nike and how much love fans have for his sneakers in his prior company. After the latest controversy, the giant sports company decided to cut ties with Irving, who is now trying to find a new home in the sneaker world. Kyrie has played with some of his shoes, but hid the Nike logo and tabs and jabs at them. In recent days, we learned that other big companies like Puma and New Balance are showing interest in the 2016 NBA champion, who will make a huge impact on whichever company he decides to join next. Puma and Adidas have reportedly contacted Kyrie Irving about potential new deal. Now that Nike has parted ways with him, everyone is trying to capture Irving, and even Nike's arch rivals are ready to steal Kyrie. According to Brandon Scoop B. Robinson, Adidas and Puma have already contacted Kyrie to talk about a potential sneaker deal. This is Bally Sports. Scoop B says several brands have their sights set on Kyrie Irving for a future deal. Kyrie Irving last week did draw the attention of New Balance as well as Puma and others, said Robinson. I can tell that last week Irving and his representation did meet with the independent sneaker owner SIA, and there's no imminent decision on whether or not Irving and his team will sign with the company. But I'm told everybody is paying attention to the Nets point guard. Everybody's reached out, and that includes, I'm told, Adidas and others. So that's what that first article had to say. I want to read another one quickly from Sports Rush. And this one quickly says, Adidas dropped Kanye West but wants to sign Kyrie Irving. NBA Twitter post points out the hypocrisy after the shoe brand approaches Nets star. NBA community reacts to Adidas chasing Kyrie Irving. After reports surfaced that Adidas is chasing Uncle Drew, NBA Twitter was left in splits. Most fans call out the brand for his hypocrisy. The reason was simple: Adidas had severed relations with Kyrie Irving for his anti-Semitic remarks. Kanye West, excuse me, but they still want to sign an athlete married to a similar controversy. NBA Central report: Puma and Adidas reach out to Kyrie Irving. Let me just give you guys my thoughts on this very quickly. Let's talk about Kyrie Irving and this shoe deal aspect of it. First of all, I think Kyrie is going to get a deal. I was unsure given the way the entire system began to contract on him initially, where it seemed like the entire world was, you know, falling down on his head. But it looks like as if he's going to be able to get another shoe deal. And based on the way Kyrie Irving has been performing this season and the team success of the Brooklyn Nets, he absolutely deserves to have another shoe deal, given the fact that, number one, he already has a market out there for people who have been consumers of his shoes in the past. I think it makes absolute sense for another shoemaker that knows what the hell they're doing to go after a guy like this that already has an established market. You don't have to reestablish a market for him. You may just have to rework the messaging around him. As we currently speak, the Brooklyn Nets are the number 4 seed in the Eastern Conference. They're doing fantastically well, given all of the drama that's surrounded this team this season. If you look at Kyrie Irving from an individual standpoint, which is really what we're looking at here, Kyrie Irving is averaging 25.3 points per game, which is very good, shooting 48% from the field, shooting 32.7% from the three-point line, shooting about 92% from the free throw line, getting you 4.8 rebounds, 4.6 assists, and 1.1 blocks per game. And most importantly, his numbers are contributing to winning, and there's no drama around him. And I think that that's working in the favor of Kyrie Irving. So from a performance standpoint, it makes good sense for a shoemaker to go after Kyrie Irving, because the numbers are there, the production is there, his team is doing well, right? That's very important. There's no drama around him as we speak. Now, in terms of some of the things that people said in terms of the potential hypocrisy between Adidas and them deciding to part ways with Kanye West and now looking to sign Kyrie Irving. First of all, I believe it's two different things. I don't believe you can compare Kyrie Irving to Kanye West. Now, I used to like I used to like Kanye West's music. He makes great music, obviously, but this is not about his music. I think Kyrie and Kanye are on two different paths. Kyrie Irving simply shared a link that I believe he wants some information out there for people to know. And then what happened was every comment that he made afterwards was based on the questions that he was asked. I don't believe Kyrie Irving has said anything that is remotely as controversial as some of the things that Kanye West has said. Kanye West, I don't know what Kanye West's ultimate goal is. I don't agree with the majority of what he's saying. Some people will agree or disagree. I could really care less if you agree or disagree with me. Kanye West, I don't know who he's for. I don't know who specifically he's for. He is for. You have blacks running around Kanye West chasing him, like with a dog chasing their tail. Talking about, Kanye West, but Kanye West doesn't respect black. Have y'all heard some of the stuff Kanye said about blacks? Okay, it may not bother you what he said about other communities because it's not your community, fine. But have you heard what he said about blacks? And you still running around here twerking it up, talking about I'm supporting Kanye. So if y'all want to do that, y'all can do that, right? Y'all can do that. Some people can get led into the ocean to drown, right? That's your business. If you feel like, I don't care. Now with it, Kanye West has been saying some things that I absolutely cannot abide by. Why in God's name would you go up there and talk about Hitler's a great? But why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Like, come on, like, please. Like, so if there are people out there that's, issue with that, then that's your bloody business. But please, don't make it a black thing that, because we're black, therefore we got to support this. Now, Kanye West has been saying some crazies about black people too. So please, I believe Kanye is about Kanye, because I'm not understanding what he's saying and all of these things, how it's beneficial to everyone. I don't get it. But in the case of Kyrie Irving wasn't trying to do all of that. That's why you heard Adam Silver say he doesn't believe that Kyrie has any hate in us. Who questioned Kyrie Irving's his heart? Like Kyrie Irving is a hateful person. No one said that, right? Kyrie Irving didn't say anything remotely close to what Kanye said. So I don't think that's why people were saying him and Kanye should. I don't think they should partner at all. At all. I think they have two totally different messages. One day Kanye is saying this, the next day he's saying that. Nobody knows who does he support. Okay, for the people, who does he support? Who is the group that he supports? You can't tell me it's blacks, because if you heard the stuff he said, you're talking about you support him. Do you know how many blacks died in that situation in Germany when that was happening? And you talk about you support him? You need to get off the whatever pipe and sit down. So people say, I don't care. I don't care. Y'all, if I'm dancing as y'all want to be dancing, y'all love music a little bit too much. You need to spend more time on respecting yourself and calling out that nonsense when people disrespect you. What is this? Okay, so if he didn't make music that you like, would you still support him? Cut it out.